Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Now, when they went on that spiritual journey, there was, when they opened up to the things that they saw on that spiritual journey that they went on, they said there was a sacred child in the palace of the Oni of Ife. That they have two sacred children in the palace of the Oni of Ife, and the sacred children are coming from the same mother. Tadenikawo is a sacred child. That is why you see the dread. Remember when Tade met the father in Akure? You saw the way they packed the dread. And, you know, people started jumping on Lori Naomi. Naomi, no, they try you. No, you people should tell your friend now. He should be taking care of the boy. The boy didn't look nice at all and all of that. People like, who was that? Oletik had used that against Olori Naomi and all of that. But one thing that people did not know was that when Naomi brought Tadenikawo to go and take care, to go and meet the father, you saw that Naomi was wearing a big simple dress with her hair all down. Naomi was not prepared for that event. Naomi looks, you could see that she never had makeup on. It was just slight like lip gloss and all of that, right? And brought Tadenikawo, they just like wigs the boy and now wore him in sneakers and brought the boy to meet with the father. When you look at Tadenikawo's hair at that time, Tadenikawo was going through a spiritual exercise. They have told Olori Naomi that, look, Tadenikawo is your child, but you need to know that Tadenikawo is a blue-blooded. Tadenikawo was sent into the life of Oni of Ife for a reason. And Tadenikawo's destiny will not be truncated. Tadenikawo will fulfill destiny, just as the father has been able to fulfill his own destiny. Do not be a party to, ruining things that will, propel that boy to his great destiny. Now, like some of the rituals they will do, when the boy is 4 years old, as the first son of a king, they're supposed to do ritual. When the boy gets to 8 years, 7 years, they're supposed to do another ritual, and small things they are doing. They told Iyanifa herself, has told Olori Naomi, do not stand in the way. Let them do what they need to do. You gave birth to this child for a king and a traditional king. Just as you have the right to worship your God and, do the things of God. Thank God that you are the one who is saying that your religious disparity has never been a problem. What that means is that the man, that's the Oni of Ife, allows you to do whatever you want to do as far as your religion is concerned, and so you are doing. Now, that day, when they brought Tadenikawo the way they brought Tadenikawo was going through ritual. You see that hair that Tadenikawo had. You notice that even the front, it wasn't well brushed and all of that. They were doing something to Tadenikawo's hair. Tadenikawo's hair is not something that I can come here and tell you, because it is not supposed to be. Like for somebody like me there, I shouldn't be the one putting that kind of information here. No. And I will not. So when people begin to judge from outside, does Naomi look like a woman who will be careless with her child? The way you look at Naomi, does Naomi look like a woman that will be careless with her child? No, she will never. So, as we are hearing, they said that in the journey, when they went for the spiritual finding, yesterday, when they started opening the book, they said that the palace is going to have two sacred children. One will stand for something, one will stand for another thing. And the two children are supposed to come from the same mother. And Iyanifa said, those children are coming from Olori Naomi for the Oni of Ife. That it does not matter what the world says, that what the gods have, destined, no man can take it away. Now, when Iyanifa said that, Ebony's uncle stood up. That they had the same, that findings. So now you understand that they are seen afar. When they see afar, they try to, truncate it. They try to they try to make it not to happen, right? The Ebony's uncle came out and said, yes, that they saw that this thing that Iyanifa said yesterday, that they, in their family, that they saw it about 9 months ago. That the story is no longer the same, that it has changed. That the next sacred child is coming from Ebony. And so you see why Ebony called the son that name that she called the son soon after that boy was born. Do you now understand? Because of what they saw from the spiritual realm. That was why Ebony, as at the time, they saw that there are going to be 2 sacred children in the palace of the Oni of Ife. 2 sacred children. And they saw that the 2 sacred children were coming from one woman. But they did not see that one is already born and the other has not been born. So their own interpretation to Ebony is that she is expecting a sacred child. That was why when she gave birth to that child, she said the heir apparent and everything, all those things that she said, it was based on the information that these people gave to her after the findings. Yesterday, Iyanifa busted their bubbles. Told them that there are 2 sacred children. One has been born and one has not been born. And one of them is Tadenikawo. That they all know from his hair alone. Kabiesi has always known. So the man said no. That their own findings showed them that the sacred child is coming from Ebony. Iyanifa said, okay. They should check again. Diviners checked and checked and checked. They still saw that the 2 sacred children are coming from one woman, Queen Naomi. They say, palace, yesterday, vex. These kinds of things happens when you think that you have what it takes to change event, to change things. When destiny says that this is how things are supposed to be, you let it be. Forget about all this, abriba dance that you're dancing. Yes. They said yesterday, Ebony's family, the Lafogidi, part of them, they were like speechless. They didn't know what to say concerning the findings. They did not know. Now, how you know that the findings were right? The kind of meeting they had yesterday where they went on a spiritual journey is that kind of meeting where you will sit in circle, all of you, with the ancient sword in the middle. Nobody, you dare not lie. You don't even have, the people don't even want to talk, not to talk of coming to lie. They say yesterday, palace shook like this. Shook. This is what we are hearing now. Daylight right, it is not a small something. No. I'm going to bring you guys more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, speculated information making the rounds on social media, and they are unverified and should not be seen as fact. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Daylight, my daylight, my daylight, my own people.